Have you ever prayed so hard about something and walked away feeling nothing, like you talked to a ceiling instead of to God? If you just nodded, you're not broken and you're not alone. Stay with me because what I'm about to share is the thing that changed my own prayer life completely, and it's the whole reason this channel exists. I'm Suzanne. For years I worked as a therapist, but I was an unbeliever. I had all the clinical training, all the tools, and it still wasn't enough. My own life hit a full-blown crisis, and none of what I knew professionally could fix what was actually broken in me. It wasn't until much later, when I became a true, wholehearted follower of Jesus, that I finally got the front row seat to what actually happens in the human mind and heart when it learns to rest in God's presence. I've watched the science and the scripture point to the exact same truth over and over. A while back, life reshuffled on me and I was laid off, and I made a decision that I wasn't going back to a desk and a boss and someone else controlling my time. I believe God was moving me somewhere, and what I found on the other side of that transition was a deeper, steadier relationship with Him than I'd ever had, built on a handful of things about prayer that nobody had ever explained to me clearly. Here's what I think is happening for so many of us. We're taught that we should pray. Nobody teaches us how, not really. So we default to leading with the problem. God, fix this. God, I need this. And when that doesn't produce the peace we were hoping for, we quietly conclude something's wrong with us or with our faith. Nothing's wrong with you. What's missing are examples from the Bible to create an understanding, to use a basic structure or a framework of prayer. It's biblical. Let me explain. There's a reason Scripture doesn't have us open with the request. David didn't. Habakkuk didn't. Even facing a national invasion, his whole way of life was about to collapse. Habakkuk wrote, "Though the fig tree doesn't bud, though there's no fruit on the vine, yet I will rejoice in the Lord." That's not denial. He knew what was coming. He praised anyway, first. And here's what floors me. Neuroscience has now confirmed what he knew by faith. Genuine gratitude shifts your nervous system out of fight or flight before you've ever said your request out loud. Praise isn't a warm-up, it's the door. Over the next several videos, I'm going to walk you through a full, simple foundation for prayer, the kind that holds you in the ordinary days and the impossible ones. Praise, declaring who God actually is. Honest, unpolished prayer, what I call the holy pause, the part almost all of us skip, and closing the way Jesus taught us to close. Now, I also want to say something here. God answers prayer. Even if it's helped me, He hears. I'm not saying He won't answer your prayers if you just come with a list. But there is a time to spend with Him in prayer, with reverence, with gratitude, with praise. Spending time with Him is what matters. Build that relationship. He answers prayer as He wishes, and we know that. So I'm suggesting sort of a basic foundation, maybe sort of a basic formula to be aware of how prayers were said in the Bible, and we can follow those examples. I also want to tell you about something I'm doing right now, just for this season. I'm inviting 5 women, Christian women, in midlife, maybe 50s or beyond, standing at some kind of crossroads, into something I'm calling Fierce Faith. This will be 5 days, completely free, where I work with you directly on strengthening your relationship with God so you can move into whatever next is in front of you, whether that's a decision, a loss, a new chapter, something that's holding you back, or just a soul that's gone quiet on you. This is genuinely free. I believe the still waters David wrote about in Psalm 23 aren't a place you arrive at after years of getting it right. They're available to you today, right where you are. I'd love to help you find them. I'm Suzanne. This is Held and Renewed. I'll see you in the next video.